sHiZ iLOG for today, whatever today's date is. I work with dates all day. You would think I know what today's date is, right? All right, sHiZ iLOG. Basically, just real quick, because I only got a few minutes during break, and I make sure I'm not stepping on any ant hills, because I don't want any big-ass ants like Indiana Jones coming after me, okay? But people are very rude, okay? People are very rude on these different forums and websites that cover mobile phones. Like on, I was reading on just one website, and I'll post the link to the website in the description below, whether you're on YouTube or on my site at sHiZ.us. You can look below and you will see the description, a link to the different articles that I found. And if you read the comments, people are very rude to the author or to the commenters. Here's the thing. I am a big Microsoft fan. I am also a very big fan of Windows Phone. So what if you're not? Okay? If you prefer iPhone, so be it. Get the damn iPhone. If you prefer Android, stick with Android. They're both great phones. Google produced a wonderful OS, and it works. It's not for me. I don't particularly like it for myself, but if another person has an Android, wonderful. Just yesterday, I went to AT&T just so I can play with the Galaxy X3. I was impressed. I was like, okay. The screen was big as hell, okay? I told somebody about a year ago that the largest screen I'll ever get is a 4-inch screen. Unfortunately, the Lumia 920 is a 4.5-inch screen. Now, that is a pretty big damn screen. Watching these videos on TV, it's kind of really hard to see how big the phone is because everybody's hand size is different. And because everybody's hand size is different, I can't really get a good view or a good sense of how big that phone is. I look at the Lumia 900, and I'm like, okay, it's a big phone. Okay, I can live with a 4.3-inch screen, but 4.5 on some people's hands, that phone looks humongous. The screen size on the Galaxy X3 is even bigger. So I'm like, whoa, that is a big freaking phone. My opinion about that is, and it's only my opinion, if I wanted a big-ass screen, I would get a tablet. You know, if I just want a mid-range size tablet, I'll get something like the Nexus 7. If Microsoft Surface or another company comes out with a Windows 8 tablet, just, you know, the Windows 8 standard tablet, I will go get that if they come out with a mid-sized tablet, a 7-inch screen or 8-inch or something like that. But the fact is, I'm a Windows fan, I'm a Microsoft fan, and I love Windows Phone. I used to have one. I have an Android now. That's why my video quality on this phone is a cheaper Android. I had it for about a year. For about a year now, and I don't really like Android that much, but I was impressed with Android 4.1. I was impressed. I was like, this is pretty nice, as compared to my Gingerbread that I have on my current phone, which runs on a 600 megahertz processor and barely has enough RAM to do anything with, okay? But I still don't like it for me. I have an Office 365 account. Everything I use at home is Microsoft, so most likely I want everything to sync up and work together. I want everything to migrate from one device to another. So on my Windows 7 netbook that I have now, when I get my Microsoft Surface in the future, which will be, I'm going to get the Windows RT version, and on my future desktop, which is going to be a super duper Windows 8, desktop with touchscreen, and I'm going to install Sony Vegas video editing software so I can edit my videos on that. That's going to be my premier desktop machine. And then Windows Phone. and maybe an Xbox I'll throw in there somehow, and they will all work together. I like that ecosystem that Microsoft's trying to create with the Windows 8 platform and utilizing the Xbox. The next Xbox is supposed to come out is supposed to be more integrated with Windows 8, and Windows Phone is all supposed to work together as one system. That is something I'm looking forward to. That is my opinion. Okay, this is me. From now on my vlogs, I am no longer going to be nice about or try to be biased about different stuff. At the same time, I still have a sense of respect for people who love their iPhones, who love their Androids. I'm not going to sit here and say that iPhone is a bad machine. It isn't. I don't particularly like the iPhone 5. I'm very disappointed in iPhone 5. I thought the iPhone 4S design and look and everything was better. However, the iPhone 5, the hardware is better. It has better screen. It has a better resolution. It's widescreen, so you can watch your movies on a wider screen than having to see it in letterbox format like you had to do on the previous iPhones. The Galaxy X3, huge ass screen, and it was very bright. I was like, wow. I wish I can take. I was at the AT&T store, and of course they had their phones locked down. I really wanted to snap it and run outside real quick and put it in the sun and give it a good test on how it performs in the sun. Because with my current phone, which doesn't have any type of clear, pure black or AMOLED screen at all, you know, in the sun, I have to like cover it up like, okay, I can't really see the screen that well. So, Windows Phone, I love Windows Phone, okay? I used to have a Samsung Focus, the very first one that came out. I lost it on a subway train in Chicago. It was the purple line. Yeah, the phone is gone. And the funny thing is, I went to find my phone at the Windows Phone website and logged into my account, and I saw my phone moving about a block every few seconds. So someone had my phone, and they were probably using it. Luckily, my carrier told me that they didn't make any phone calls, but they were probably using the features of the phone, the data part. So what I did, I told it, and it was in a bad neighborhood, so I wasn't going to confront the person who took my phone, of course. So I was like, okay, wipe it, and I wiped that phone clean. About 30 minutes later, it told me that my phone was wiped clean. My memory card, everything was just wiped out. So that's cool. Other services have the same thing. iPhone has that. If you were signed up to an Exchange server, it has that. And if you have an Android phone, it has that as well. So you can wipe your phone remotely if you know your phone was stolen or lost and you can't get a hold of the person that has your phone, or you feel it's unsafe to contact that person that probably is using your phone or selling it to a pawn shop somewhere. So I kind of know I kind of rambled on to other things here, but let me get back to the main topic, is being rude. I saw these comments on these different websites, and I was just appalled. I mean, it just sickens me that people are downing people who are Windows Phone fans or Android fans. Like iPhone lovers are like, oh, you Android, this and that and the other. Even Windows Phone fans are downing Android users and iPhone users. I love my iPhone. I mean, iPhone is a great phone. Android, if you have quad-core, processing power, you do need a lot of power to power Android. So therefore, the Android is going to have a thicker battery, more battery capacity, and it's going to have more memory in order to operate an Android phone perfectly. iPhone, great phones. And the A6 chip, which Apple hasn't released any information about the A6 chip yet, even though the phone is already in people's hands. It's a great processor. It's a great phone. It works really well. And the 64 gigabyte iPhone, woo, that even surpasses the Lumia 920, which only can be bought at 32 gigabytes, and you cannot expand the memory. I'm a little disappointed at Nokia for not allowing me to add a 32 gigabyte or even a 64 gigabyte chip into my phone so I can increase the size twofold. But oh well, I'm still sold on the Lumia 920. Okay. Will the camera perform to its specifications? I hope so, because that's why I'm getting the phone, because I definitely want that 1080p video. I know iPhone and the top of the line Galaxy or the Android phones can do 1080p video, but my only problem is that I'm with Cricket. Okay, since I'm with Cricket, the only high-speed phone they got is the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 5. They just started selling the iPhone 5. You can still get the iPhone 4S with Cricket. They don't have top-of-the-line Androids, which I would prefer over an iPhone, to tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth. If someone told me I can't get a Windows phone, but I can get either an Android or an Apple phone, I will choose the top-of-the-line Android. But Cricket doesn't have that. So the only choice I have for a good phone is either the iPhone 4S or the iPhone 5, because they both do 1080p video. Okay? And all I need is like the 32 gigabyte one. I think that's enough room to store all my videos, because I mean, every time I get to a computer, I offload my videos and put it on SkyDrive. But anyway, I kind of rambled on several different topics, so I don't know how I'm going to label this particular iLOG, but I just want to throw that real quick. I just got a little pissed off at people who are just mouthing off at other commenters, or they're bashing the author or the videos that these people are producing. People are producing videos and they're giving their opinions. One person said they prefer the iPhone over the Lumia because iPhone is a proven product. Yeah, okay, it is. Even though they have Mac issues, it's a new product. Anytime you release something new to any marketplace, if it's new, it's going to have problems. Okay, you just expect that, and you hope that the company is going to fix whatever problem they got. And I don't know. Yeah, I only got like 3 minutes left on my break here. I've been talking for about 12 minutes. I'm going to upload this video and upload it and do it as an iLOG. And let me see, I think that's it. Come to my website, sHiZ.us. In the comments below, tell me what you think about rude people going to other people's websites, whether it's a professional reviewer's site, of mobile phones, like Engadget, WP Central. There's many others out there. Or going to YouTube and people who are talking about like Windows Phone, they're talking about their favorite Android, or they're talking about iPhone, and then people bashing those people. It's just plain rude. Just say, in my opinion, I prefer Windows Phone. Or in my opinion, I prefer anything that Nokia makes. I mean, there are a lot of people who aren't really necessarily fans of Windows Phone, but they're fans of Nokia. There are a lot of people like that. General Destroyer is one of those kind of people. If Nokia went with Android, I'm sure that he would have been just as excited about getting a Nokia phone, because he just wants Nokia products, okay? Because he will put down a Windows phone made by someone else in a heartbeat. But anyway, let me get out this phone real quick, and go to sHiZ.us. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and soon I'll be on MySpace. There's a big MySpace launch, which is going to improve. They're using Metro style look, or Martin UI, whatever it's called. All right, peace out.